Hey, welcome to Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for October 26th, 2025. The character the Ironclad and the modifiers are sealed deck. Craft a deck from 30 random cards. Diverse cards are not restricted per character. And terminal, whenever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP. Start each combat with 5 plated armor. I see Germany here with 1491. Tied with a lot of people actually. 14th place. Interesting. That's rare that you have such a good score and a bunch of people tied with the same score. I guess that means everybody was able to protect everything? Maybe? Alright, what sort of deck should I come up with here? I see a Whirlwind. This is going to be really hard to find a synergy in a diverse sealed deck here. Maybe I should just pick up purple cards. There is a Crescendo. That should help. There's one Worship. That alone is not going to be enough. I'm definitely going to go for Highland Right. Let me start with the Crescendo. How about Power Through and Deceive Reality to get great defensive cards? Whirlwind would be better if I had energy. How about... no, I don't think I need that many defensive cards. Let's grab the Dagger Spray and conclude. Beam Cell. I don't know about Bowling Bash. There's a cool-headed there. Cut Through Fate, maybe? Yep. Follow-up. They're all purple cards, huh? Hologram? What if I do Hologram and Worship? Then I could use it to enter Divinity fairly easily. I'd have to draw it in the right turns, though. That is not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, alright, so defensively I have Power Through, Deceive Reality, and the Hologram, and then Crescendo and Worship are support the rest of this offense. I think this should be a well-balanced deck. Let's see what it can do here. Alright, 2 lead path on the left. If I go, well, they will merge here with 1 question mark room. Up until that point, on the left I'll get 3 question mark rooms. In the middle I'll get 4, and on the right I'll get 5. Actually, no, middle I'll get 5 too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the last 2. Alright, so if I go on the right, in addition to that, I'll also have 1 rest site. If I go on the left, I will also have a rest site. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I'll get the rest site earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let me just make sure I don't miss it. Yeah, let's go on the right, get the early rest site, and, try to upgrade something good. Okay, alright, so let's start off with Power Through, Dagger Spray, and conclude. And then the Crescendo should help next turn. Oh, that is actually... Wait, is that enough? 17, 14, yeah. If I do Crescendo, Beam Cell, then follow up, that is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Bowling Bash, Consecrate. Metallicise is tempting. Who's my final boss? If it's the Guardian, it is the Guardian. I am tempted to take the Metallicise over the other 2 attacks. Okay. Alright, here I got the Lice, Conclude. Oh, it's not quite enough. Let's do Dagger Spray and then the Conclude. That should be enough. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, Body Slam, Beam Cell, Warcry. If I had more block, Body Slam would be great. I already have the Beam Cell. I guess I'll take the Warcry. Not a huge fan of that. I got the Crescendo and Power Through upgrade. The Crescendo upgrade is actually really nice. So is the Power Through. No need to remove anything here. And then here I got the Cultist. Okay, I kind of want to do Worship so I can have something to hologram back. I should have done the follow-up there. I should have done Dagger Throw, then follow-up, and then the Worship. Yeah, fine. Let's hologram the Worship, enter Divinity, and then I can deal a lot of damage with the Conclude. Beautiful. Alright, Sword Boomerang, Wreath of Flame, Body Slam. Wreath of Flame, I do have some nice AoE damage cards, and yeah, let's take it. If I had it already, I would have taken the Sword Boomerang, but here Wreath of Flame is better, I think. Let me first upgrade, probably Hologram. No, let's upgrade the Metallicise first, and then I think I'll upgrade the Hologram. Alright, here I got Turnip, you can become Frail. Alright. And then here I got the Grumman Knob. Oof, not the best hand here. Let's do Beam Cell, Cut Through Fate. I was hoping to enter Wrath. I can play the follow-up, probably not the Worship though. Let's do the follow-up. Let me see what the Warcry gives me. I can hologram the Worship. That's it. No, actually, I don't have energy to hologram the Worship. So fine, I'll just do the Deceive Reality and the Metallicise. Okay. 14. So the safety alone is enough. Wait, can I kill with the Crescendo? If I do Crescendo, Wreath of Flame, and Conclude, that's going to be 1734. And then hologram a 0-cost card like the Beam Cell. That's going to be 50-something. I think that should be enough, right? So if I do Crescendo, hologram the Beam Cell. Play that, and then, yeah, the Conclude. Oh, no. I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short. I miscalculated. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm going to reload because I definitely think there's a way. I was just too lazy to do the calculation. If I, if I'd taken the time to do the calculation, I would have realized that it wasn't enough. Here, let's still do everything the same way. I did Beam Cell, Cut Through Fate, got rid of this, played the follow-up, played the Warcry, and then did the Metallicise and Deceive Reality. Okay. That, I think, was the right play. So here, I guess I shouldn't enter Wrath yet. I should probably just do Yeah, let's... is there anything I need to hologram still? No, let's do safety. Okay, so I have 21. I can still play a few skills. I think I'll just do... I still think I should do hologram the beam cell. Okay, alright, that's fine. And then another 18 this turn. Now I think I have enough. Yeah, now I have enough. So I can do crescendo, dagger, spray, follow up, and conclude. Alright. Just had to be a little patient. We got Cellform Clay. One of you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn, as well as the Liquid Memories Potion. And Shockwave is a little expensive. I like it more than the others, although there is a darkness, though, that might allow me to get overkill. Although I would need to be able to evoke that orb, which I can only do with another darkness. No, I think I'll take the Shockwave for now. I'm also hoping that with the Divinity, I should be able to get overkill in a different way. We got Pair Up and Pick Up Race HP by 10. Very nice this early on. Well, I guess I'm losing HP with Terminal anyway. Alright, I think I'm going to risk Crescendo, then Beam Cell, Cut Through Fate. Okay, let's grab the Warcry here. Hoping to get a good... yeah, I can do Dagger Spray and then Deceive Reality. Okay, so next turn I'll have 12 incoming and I have the safety. Not a single attack to be able to use the follow-up. That's disappointing. Let's do Shockwave and Safety. Okay. With the Vulnerability, I think I haven't drawn the Conclude yet, right? That should be enough. Beautiful. Alright. Heavy Blade would be better if I had Strength, which I don't have at the moment. Dual Wield might be good too. Let's take the Dual Wield. Acrobatics would be the safe choice, but let's take the Dual Wield. Here I got the Acid Slime. Okay, let's do Beam Cell follow-up. Deceive Reality. I guess I'll fully defend with the safety and then do Dagger Spray. I think I should be able to transform next turn fairly easily. There's no reason to lose HP. I think I need to hologram the Beam Cell again, I guess. Let's hologram the Beam Cell. I don't think I need to dual wield it. Let's do Beam Cell, Wreath of Flame, and Cut Through Fate. Okay, let's grab the power through this turn so I can play the Conclude next turn. And I was going to say I should draw it with the Crescendo. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Fire Potion spot. Weakness is interesting. I already have the Crescendo. Not a huge fan of Bowling Bash, mostly because I already have plenty of AoE damage cards. And then Membership card is beautiful. 50% discount on all products. That's really nice. I'm not sure about the other relics. I think I'll focus on cards. Actually, I could afford the meal ticket too, just to have another relic to get out like shiny easier. Let's take meal ticket when we enter a shop, heal 15 HP. We'll also grab Thunderclap, and let's take the fusion as well. Might as well, right? Okay. Alright, here, I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's grab gold. Okay. And then here I got the Lagavulin. Alright, very happy to start off with the Metallicize. Okay, would love to get that fusion plate as well. Yeah, this is perfect. Let's do fusion, Deceive Reality, and then wait. Okay. So with the extra energy, I should be able to have a lot of fun here. Should I do Worship? A little risky. Very risky. Oh boy. I mean, I have the Liquid Memories Potion, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Worship Shockwave. Okay. So the enemy is going to wake up, and I'm not in Wrath yet. Okay. Safety is only 12. That is enough. That is enough because of the weakness, right? Let's do Beam Cell follow-up, Cut Through Fate. I don't think I need the power through. Let's do Deceive Reality. Wait, so this is 913. Oh, that's actually enough. So I don't need to play the safety either. Let's see what the Warcry gives me. I would love to play the Conclude. So let's do Thunderclap and Conclude. Okay. Another 13. Here, the Worship is not in my draw pile, unfortunately. I have to play a safety here. And then I think I'm going to do anything anti-hologram. Another Beam Cell. That seems unnecessary. Let's still do it. Let's hologram the Beam Cell, and then do Wreath of Flame and Dagger Spray. Okay. I should have the Worship here. Hopefully I'll have a good attack card as well. Wow. Alright. That was not the good attack card I was looking for. Alright, fine. Let's just do Fusion and wait. There's no reason to do anything here. Okay. Losing Dex and Strength. Hopefully I'll get the hologram. I already played the hologram. Never mind. Yeah, I think I'll do Crescendo here. Beam Cell, Wreath of Flame, and Dagger Spray. Okay. Alright, perfect. This one too. Got Ice Room. Energy is now conserved between turns, as well as an Elixir Potion and Beam Cell, Feel No Pain, and Worship. I already have these two, so I guess I'll take the Feel No Pain. I don't exhaust that many cards, although with the Elixir, it's not a bad thing to have. Alright, I'm a little worried about the upcoming boss fight, so let's upgrade the hologram. That will not only give me extra block, but also allow me to, well, not lose it, although I guess that makes the Feel No Pain a little worse. Alright, here let's start off with Metallicize, Deceive Reality, and Dagger Spray. Okay, I do have a Fire Potion. Ooh, risky to do Crescendo here, although... Well, if I enter Wrath, I won't be able to exit it. Not yet, at least. Let's see. Conclude is 12. With vulnerability, it's going to be another... So 18. I guess I might have to use the Fire Potion here. Yeah, let's do Spot Weakness. Then Beam Cell Conclude. And that's only going to be 22, and I need 3 more. So, yeah, let's use the Fire Potion and then do Conclude. Okay. Alright, 9 incoming. Power Throw would put too many wounds in my deck, but I might have to do that. Yeah, I think I might have to do that. Trying to think of something better to play. Not really, right? Because actually, I'm fully defended here. I could just not do anything. Let's do just Diffusion, nothing else. Okay? Alright, so about that. Okay, 16 incoming. I have 9. Shockwave will bring it down to 12. That's still not enough. I am tempted to dual wield the Feel No Pain. Let's do that, because the Shockwave exhausts, right? Yeah, so I can do the Feel No Pains, then do Shockwave. Okay, that should allow me to be fully defended, and I can do Deceive Reality for good measure. Alright, I think I'm good here, and the enemy is still vulnerable. That's nice. Let's do Beam Cell, follow-up, Cut Through Fate. Yeah, I get to conclude. Alright, let's also do Fusion to gain energy back. Wait, did I have a Worship? No, I haven't even played a Worship. Let's do Warcry. How about I put the Hologram back, and then just do Conclude. Okay. So hopefully next turn, well, even if I grab the Worship, though, if I enter Divinity, yeah, I don't think I can really use it. I don't have any good attack cards, so let's just do Spot Weakness. Wreath of Flame, I guess? I mean, I should hologram something, right? I don't know. How about I'll hologram the Wreath of Flame? Okay. Alright, so the next attack will deal 10 extra damage. Dagger Spray is perfect here. Yeah, that will be 60 damage from just a Dagger Spray. Let's do Deceive Reality. Wait, no, let's do Safety, then do Dagger Spray, then I can do Follow-Up. Okay. Wait, actually, I should have... man, I should have entered Wrath, because I think that would have been enough to kill. Well, okay, it's still enough to kill here. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. Not too much trouble there. We've got a Weakness Potion, Devotion, Bullet Time, All for One. All for One would only affect the Beam Cell at the moment. I think I'll go for Pauper. I was thinking maybe I can try to get combo that way, but I think that's fine. Definitely going to take the Black Star here. At least from additional relic when defeated. That should definitely help. And then here I got the Bronze Automaton at the end. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4 lead path on the left. Yeah, can't really beat that. Beautiful. Alright, got the Shroud Parasite. Let's start off with Spot Weakness. I kind of want to do Shockwave. I will still take a little bit of damage. What should I put back? Let's put the Worship back, but I think that's fine. Okay. Alright, another 8. Yeah, too bad I can't do Worship and then the Hologram Worship. I guess I am almost fully defended, right? Let's just do Follow-Up, Hologram, the Follow-Up. Yeah, let's do that. That breaks through the block a little. Alright, last turn of Weakness. Let's do Metallicize, Beam Cell, Deceive Reality, and Conclude. Okay. I did lose a lot of plate armor, though. Not happy with that. 12 incoming. You know what? I'm going to risk the Worship just because. Let's also do Feel No Pain. Just because there's a chance I'll get the Hologram and then I can actually deal a lot of damage. Because right now I'm having trouble dealing a lot of damage. Let's dual wield the Beam Cell. Play 2 of those. And then do Deceive Reality. And Conclude. Yep. Okay. The extra strength also does make things a little easier. With the Crescendo, I would have had enough to kill. Here, you know what? Let's do Crescendo follow-up. Alright. Okay, got a Blood Potion, which I'll skip. Perfected Strike is useless because I don't have any strike cards. Not sure about Self-Repair. Let's take the Reckless Charge, I guess. Okay. I am definitely going to go for Highlander, so I'm not going to take the bites. Here, I'm definitely going to fight. That shouldn't be too difficult. I have a good amount of AoE damage cards. I think I'll do Feel No Pain, Deceive Reality, and Wreath of Flame. Actually, let's get rid of this. That gives me enough block to be fully defended this turn. And then with the extra damage, I was hoping to get an AoE damage card. I guess Thunderclap is an AoE damage card. Anything I need to hologram? Not really. Alright, let's do Spot Weakness. I've only had extra energy. Dual wield the Thunderclap is useless. Let's just do 1 Thunderclap. Then a Reckless Charge is enough to get rid of this guy. Okay. I could have dual wielded that. That was a mistake. Let's do Safety here. Okay. Almost fully defended. Unfortunately, I have a lot of incoming. I do have the Power Through. That's great. Let's do Beam Cell, Dagger Spray, Follow-Up. Okay, and then I can do power through and metallicize. Beautiful. Alright, I'm honestly surprised. I thought I would take way more damage here. Okay, it's not too late. I guess Shockwave is nice, gives me block, and then I can do conclude. I keep forgetting about Crescendo. No, not forgetting, but underestimating it. I think with the Crescendo would have had enough to kill there. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Yep, that's enough. Alright. Got Red Mask, got Savage Combat to play 1 weak to all enemies. Pommel Strike is good. Uppercut would be better if I had extra energy. Let's take the Pommel Strike. Alright, here I got the Chosen. Let's start with Feel No Pain. Shockwave. Yep. I was hoping to play the Spot Weakness, but this way I don't take any damage. Alright, let's do... How do I do this? Let's do Beam Cell, Reckless Charge, then Worship, and Wreath of Flame. I wonder if I should have played the Deceive Reality there. Okay, oh, this is not that great. Actually, I guess I'll hologram the Worship. Okay. Then, dual wield the follow-up, play one, the other one for free, and that's enough to kill. Beautiful. We got a Smoke Bomb Potion, which I don't think I'll take. I still don't think I'm ready for a Body Slam. Let's take the Cloak and Dagger. I don't have a guaranteed shop coming up, so let's spend my membership card money here. Ori is great. I can pick up, choose, and add 5 cards to your deck. Leg Sweep, Cloak and Dagger, Headbutt. Leg Sweep is interesting. Signature might be a little hard to play. Might give me overkill, though. I think I'll take it just for the sake of trying to get overkill. Cold Snap is nice. Tempest probably not necessary. I think I'll take the Empty Body to have a way to exit Wrath. Double Energy is interesting. Let's take the Double Energy here. So here, I think I'll take the Cold Snap, and here... Between Leg Sweep and Headbutt, I think I'll take the Leg Sweep. Okay, I think that was a pretty good Ori. I don't think I need the other 2 relics. Let's focus on cards here. Weave is not that great. I only have 1 Cut Through Fate. It's still better than nothing, I guess. Let's take the Weave Ball Lightning. I'm not taking the Battle Hymn because I just picked up the signature move, right? Let's do... Yeah, for an Influence and Wave the Hand. Fine. Trying to get into Gideon faster. Right, here I got the Gremlin Leader who is not attacking me. Beautiful. I can do signature move. Unfortunately, I might have to waste that on one of the minions. Or I think what I'll do instead... Let's do Spot Weakness. No, actually, I'm going to do... wait, this is 8, 16... Or, yeah, 16 is not enough for this guy. Oh, boy. Alright, let's do Spot Weakness, then Dagger Spray. Okay, so that way I'm still fully defended. And then, yeah, I can save my energy with the Ice Cream for next turn. Backliner luckily is not attacking. That's really good. Let's do Beam Cell, Cut Through Fate. Okay. There's a Worship. I am tempted to play that. Alright, let's also dual wield the Reckless Charge. Okay. Alright, still not being attacked. Nice. Let's do Double Energy. Then, oof, this is annoying. Can I look at memories back anything? A Dagger Spray. It's not really going to be enough. Signature move. I think I have to, though. Yeah, let's Liquid Memories back. Hang on. Dagger Spray is only 714. That would get rid of one of the minions. Let's do that. Actually, with the Thunderclap, it might get rid of both. It did. Beautiful. And then I can do Metallicize. Should I do Leg Sweep? No. I'm hoping I don't get attacked next turn, and I'd rather save the energy. Luckily, I'm not being attacked. Beautiful. Alright, let's do Shockwave, Ball Lightning, and conclude. Once again, trying to save energy here. Still not being attacked. I got really lucky here by just not being attacked all the time. Carve Reality, Bowling Bash is actually great because it will deal enough damage to get rid of this guy. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. Did get lucky though. If I was attacked on any of those turns, I would be in trouble. We got a Mori negate the next 2 curses obtained. I think I'm going to skip this. I haven't gotten any curses yet, but there is a chance I might get 5 unique ones. We'll take the Sundial though. Every 3 times to shuffle drop pile, again 2 extra energy. I already have to follow up. I kind of don't want to take the Battle Hymn. Do I want to take Combust? Fine, I'll give in and take the Battle Hymn. It's important to try to get overkill before I upgrade it though, I guess. Okay, Snecko here. Well, if I have it offered for free, might as well, right? Actually, no, let's... fine, let's play it. Let's do Weave, and I think I'll do Worship because once I get the hologram back, it would allow me to gain a lot of energy. Alright, 8 incoming. Yeah, there's a free hologram getting me the Worship, giving me lots of energy. And then I can do something like Reckless Charge and a Smite. Okay, and the next turn I have the Crescendo, although 1 Smite is not going to be enough. Let's do Shockwave, Double Energy, Crescendo, Smite, and then Pummel Strike. Beautiful. Alright, Empty Fist, Wreath of Flame Terror. I already have the Empty Fist between these two. Or, sorry, I have the Wreath of Flame. The Empty Fist is pretty good. Alright, Book of Stabbing. Leg Sweep is nice. gives me block, although the enemy is already weakened, but it would allow me to be fully defended. Or, hang on, let's do Fusion, then Cold Snap, then do Leg Sweep. Okay? Maybe it would have been better to keep a Fusion Orb. Alright, here I have 7. With Metallicist, I'm fully defended. Let's also do Feel No Pain and Save Energy. Okay. 15. Alright, let's do Double Energy here. Anything I need to Hologram? Not really. Fusion maybe. Let's do Spot Weakness, Cloak and Dagger. So 9, 11, 20. I'm fully defended here. You know what? I'm going to Hologram the Fusion. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, the extra energy with the Ice Cream might be great. 18 incoming. Wave 50 Hand will bring down to 12. I have 9. And I exhaust something. Yeah, let's do Wave 50 Hand, then Warcry. Okay. Foreign Influence is nice. Let's do that. That gives me Riddle with Thoughts with the extra strength. Why not? Too bad the enemy, or the Foreign Influence is not upgraded. Okay. The enemy's going to be weakened for a while. Still have 16 incoming here. Oh boy. Can I do Signature Move? I think I can, right? If I do Thunderclap, Weave, then Signature Move, that's 49. That is not enough. I thought it would be enough. Hang on. So right now I have 9. I need 16. So I need another 7. Even if I exhaust 2 cards, it's not going to be enough. Right? 9 plus 6 is 15. Ah, what a bummer. I feel like with the reload I should be able to perfect. You know what? Let me reload real quick and try to perfect this one. I'm curious. I will put it in thumbnail though. The first reload on the Gremlin Up I think did not warrant a thumbnail upgrade, but this one I think on the thumbnail I have to indicate this. So how about instead of wait, how did I do this before? I played Cold Snap then Fusion. Still, I think that's better. Let's do that and then Leg Sweep. Wait, no, that's exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do, which is to play the Fusion first, then the Cold Snap. Right? Yes, I think that's better. The Frost Orb does help. So Fusion, then Cold Snap, and then Leg Sweep. Okay. Alright, so this is fine. Here I have 8. So Metallicize, Feel No Pain. How about I save the energy? Yeah, let's save it. Let's not play that. Let's use the energy when I'm in Wrath or in Divinity. Here, double energy, Spot Weakness. Should I do another Spot Weakness with the Hologram? No, I think I got a Fusion back, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Could have considered playing the Ball Lightning there too. Alright. Okay, so here I am worried that things are still going to go the same way. What if I don't do the Warcry? No, I had to, right? Because I needed to exhaust something. Let's do Wave the Hand, Beam Cell, Dagger Spray, then battle him, then do Warcry. Okay. I think next turn was a problem though, right? 16. No, wait, things are different now. Okay, that's better, I guess. Let's do Thunderclap, Weave, Smite, then Signature Move. Okay. Then Foreign Influence gives me Weave, Unload, or Riddle with Holds. I took the Riddle with Holds here, and that's enough to kill. Okay, yeah, just a small difference, and I was able to perfect. We got Anchor, Surge, Come with 10 block, and Kunai. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 Dexterity, which is great. Upgraded Whirlwind. I mostly am going to take it because I don't like the other 2 cards. Okay. Here I got Gremlin Horn. When enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. Beautiful. And here I got the Slavers. Oof. So the enemies are weakened. I only have 22, but I still will have trouble against that. Let me see what the Warcry gives me. Yeah. Even with the Wreath of Flame, the Dagger Spray is not going to be enough, right? I don't think there's anything I can do here. I think I'm going to do Spot Weakness, Wreath of Flame, and Dagger Spray. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done here. I don't know what I needed. I don't think there's any 5 cards I could have drawn on turn 1 to be able to break this one. I needed rare cards for this fight. I just didn't have them. Luckily with the extra energy, I can just get rid of them with a Whirlwind. Beautiful. Alright, we got a War Paint up and pick up our 2 random skills. Let's first grab the Strawberry up and pick up Race from Extra by 7, and then grab a Charge Battery, and then War Paint upgrades that Charge Battery, as well as the Empty Body. Okay. Alright, here I'm probably... Actually, let's use the Weakness Potion. We got the Red Skull. While your HP is added below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. I should try to get that to trigger as much as possible. So maybe I'll lose some HP here if I can. Okay, you know what? It's too tempting to do Crescendo, Thunderclap, and then Signature Move for 90 damage. Okay. And then let's do a Weave and Charge Battery. You know what? This is fine. I wanted to lose HP, so being in Wrath will make me lose HP even faster. Let's do Double Energy. Conclude. Okay. So I heal back 6, right? So I need to drop down to 34 minus 6, so 28. You know what? Let's do the battle him, because that way I will make sure I have enough smites to be able to get rid of this guy as soon as I need to. Wait, I said 28, right? So if I take 24 damage here, you know what? It's fine. Should I do let's do 1 to see reality. Okay? I think that should be enough, right? How did I miscalculate? I miscalculated a little bit here. Let's do safety. Okay. Alright, now I'm definitely triggering a Red Skull. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, and then here, Auto Shield, Sneaky Strike, Steam Barrier. I don't think I need these two. Let's take the Steam Barrier. Okay. Alright, Red Skull is active here, right? Yep, okay. Alright, Dagger Spray is great. Almost gets rid of both, especially if I do it either with Wreath of Flame or the Shockwave. I think it's better to Wreath of Flame, Dagger Spray, and then do the... let me see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Headbutt, Pummel, or Iron Wave. Yeah, let's do Pummel, sure. I'll do Shockwave and then Pummel. It was tempting to play the Deceive Reality. I'm just hoping I got as lucky as last time where the Gremlin Leader decided not to attack me, like now. Let's do Beam Cell, Cut Through Fate. Let's grab a follow-up and then do a Whirlwind. Okay. Alright, I just need 17 more damage. The Red Skull has actually helped me quite a lot. Weave is 10. Dual wielding that is enough. Beautiful. Actually, I could have played the Empty Fist. Alright, very happy with that. Okay. Let's see. Here I got Smiling Mask. Emergent card Illuminous is now always costs 50 gold and Bottle Flame. Before I take that, let's first grab... I don't know about Flurry of Blows. I have enough AoE damage though, so I don't think I need the Cleave. Let's take the Flurry and the Bottle Flame. What do I want in my opening hand? Maybe the Whirlwind? I don't know. Yeah, I don't have anything amazing. Usually I try to pick up something that gives me either block or card draw. I guess Pummel Strike and Cut Through Fate are not bad for that reason. Let's take the Cut Through Fate just to be safe. I think card draw is more important. Alright, here I got the Shell Parasite and Fungi Beast. Can I use the signature move? No. Well, no, I can if I want to. Let's do Beam Cell, Weave, Cut Through Fate. Make sure I don't grab a skill. Actually, I'm going to grab, or don't grab an attack, right? I'm going to grab the signature, or the Steam Barrier to have some block here. Okay. Okay, did I need that block? That was probably unnecessary. Here, let's do Cold Snap follow-up, and then Charge Battery. Oh, I ended my turn too quickly. I should have played the Battle Hymn there. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming. Let's do Thunderclap, and then Whirlwind should be enough, right, with the extra energy. Beautiful. Got a Blood Potion, which I probably don't really need. So Rebound, Bouncing Flask, Halt. Not a huge fan of these two. Let's take the Halt. I also just realized I should have lost HP to trigger the Red Skull, huh? I forgot to do that. Alright, next upgrade, Foreign Influence or Cut Through Fate. Let's upgrade the Cut Through Fate, because it's always in my opening hand. Alright, so the key is to try to deal as much damage as I can. Let's drink the Strength Potion right away. I don't think I can do Crescendo, so let's start with Double Energy, Cut Through Fate. I could do Signature Move. Yeah, let's do Signature Move here. Okay. Alright, and then, yeah, well, Wreath of Flame might be good if I get AoE damage cards next turn. 14 incoming, I did not. There's nothing I can do, right? I only have 6, 11. Well, I do have the Elixir Potion. Alright, let's do Feel No Pain, Steam Barrier. So that's 11. I need to exhaust one card. Probably okay to exhaust the Weave, huh? Yeah, let me drink the Elixir Potion, get rid of the Weave. Okay. And then do Battle Him. Alright. Save the energy for a nice whirlwind. Oh, never mind. This guy took the Whirlwind. Okay. Back then I took Foreign Influence. 8 incoming. I do have Dagger Spray here. You know what? I think I'm going to enter Wrath. Let's risk it. I still have to Worship. I'm hoping I can do something good with it. Let's do Crescendo, then Dagger Spray. Alright, then do Flurry of Blows. Follow up. I saved the energy. Let's do Whirlwind. Okay. And then let me see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Reckless Charge, Anger, Searing Blow. I think I'll do the Anger. Should I risk the... should I try to attack or try to defend here? The next turn I have the Smites. Let's do Conclude here. Next turn I have 58 and I just need a little bit more damage. 56, I mean. I think this should be enough, right? So Smite 1, Smite 2, Reckless Charge is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one with a well-timed Crescendo. Corpse Explosion would get me Overkill, but I'm hoping to get Overkill with the, what do you call it? The, signature move while in Divinity. So I don't think I'll take it. Let's skip this and go for Pauper. Okay, I would like extra energy, and I don't think I need to rest at rest sites. So let's grab the Coffee Drip again. Energy to return. You can no longer rest at rest sites. The extra energy should help me a lot. Okay. Alright, Dono deck at the end, which is great. I have lots of AoE damage cards. 1, 2, okay. Alright, at least I got lots of question mark rooms. I got 3 question mark rooms early on. I will have to go for this elite, right? So 3 early on and another 4 with the late shop. I think that's the best path, right? 7 question mark rooms. I had 6 on Act 1, 7 on Act 3, and I think at least 2 on Act 2. So I should be able to get Mr. Machine. There's no better path, right? Yeah, beautiful. Let's take that path. Okay. Alright. So here, I could just do Crescendo, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's do Crescendo, then Weave, Cut Through Fate, keep the Thunderclap. Let's do, I can play everything. Wave the end, Thunderclap, Weave again, and Metallicize. Okay. Also hoping to just go to Whirlwind and get it over with. Although, should I take damage? I still have another fight. If I take damage, I think that's fine. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take a lot of damage here. I think I'll just take it. Yeah, I'll take about 50 damage, which is fine. I will defend a little bit here. Let's do Deceive Reality, Warcry. Okay, then do Spot Weakness and Steam Barrier. Alright. Basically, I'm hoping to trigger the Red Skull again. Okay. It doesn't trigger yet. I need to lose a little bit more HP. Here, let's Aretha Flame. If I get a Whirlwind next turn, though, it's fine. I wanted to lose HP. I lost HP. Not enough, but, you know, enough for now. Here, let's do Shockwave and conclude. Beautiful. Alright, Intimidate, Heatsinks, Outmaneuver. Don't really need any of these. Heatsinks might help with combo. Might be difficult to pull off, though. I think I'll take the Intimidate for now. Okay. And then, yeah, let's go this way. Got these spikers I have to be a little careful with. Let's start with an Intimidate. Okay. Then Cut Through Fate. No, let's do Cloak and Dagger first. Cut Through Fate U. Okay. Yeah, this looks fine next turn, I guess. Empty Fist, Reckless Charge, Shiv. And then a halt to be fully defended. Okay. Alright, no one is attacking me. I can do Charge Battle, Aretha Flame, and then Pummel Strike. Anything into Hologram. Cut Through Fade. Yeah, I can Hologram the Cut Through Fade. Get rid of this guy, and then I have enough energy to also play the Battle Hymn. And do a Beam Cell for good measure. Good. Okay. Alright. Should I try to enter Divinity here? I didn't discard a Worship. I did discard the Hologram, though. Yeah, this might be tough. Alright, let's just do Power Through and then Whirlwind, make my life a little easier. Actually, yeah, let's just do Whirlwind here. Okay. And then, unfortunately, if I play the Smite, I will take damage, so let's wait. Then 2 Smites are enough. I just have to find a turn with enough block. Yeah, I can do Empty Body and then Crescendo Smite. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, got a Liquid Bronze Potion, Heavy Blade, Crush Turns Loop. I mean, sometimes I have enough strength. I do like it more than the other two, so let's take the Heavy Blade. I also have the energy to support it now. Yeah, I got the Spire Growth. I'm okay losing a little bit of HP here. Let's do that. Let's do Wave the Hand, Flurry of Blows, Cut Through Fate. Spot Weakness is great. Okay, and then Pummel Strike. Well, I'm not losing HP this turn, but... Okay, probably not losing HP this turn either. Let's do Beam Cell. Actually, no. Let's try to lose HP here. I'll do Conclude. Might have considered playing the Metallicize. I don't want to lose too much HP either. Okay, here I've got the Hex. Let's do Worship. Dagger Spray and just wait. Let me see what the Warcry gives me. Let's put the Thunderclap back. Okay. Alright, 16. Boy. Or 26 really, right? Let's do Feel No Pain, Thunderclap, follow up. And then Hologram. How about a Cut Through Fate? Okay, and I'll do a Deceive Reality not to lose too much HP. Alright, and I think this turn I will lose HP, and then next turn I think I'll try to kill. Let's Aretha Flame and wait. Okay. Yeah, this way the Red Skull will trigger in the next fight, which is important. And then here I can just do Crescendo and the Smite. Beautiful. Alright, Well-Laid Plants is really nice. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Let's definitely take it. Free upgrade too. Alright, I don't want to heal to full HP. Let's definitely skip this. And then here, I was hoping for the Normality event. Well, at least I got a bunch of gold. And then, yeah, let's go this way for more question mark rooms. I got the giant head here. Okay, the extra strength will help. Let's do double energy. Beam Cell, Shockwave, Cut Through Fate. Probably want to do Feel No Pain. Let's see if the halt as well. I don't think I need the Lex Sweep. The enemy is already weakened for a long time. Another 9. I do Crescendo. The halt is enough, so I am tempted to do that. Let's do Crescendo. Then Intimidate. Halt. Foreign Influence gives me Doom and Gloom Predator, Eviscerate. It is not upgraded, the Foreign Influence, right? So it'll cost me energy. Let's play the Predator then. And then do Metallicize Predator for 81 damage. It's almost enough to get me overkill there. Okay, there's a Heavy Blade 69. I might be able to pull off overkill here. Let's start off with the follow-up. Then Well-Laid Plans, Pummel Strike. Heavy Blade is up to 89. Alright, let's dual wield the Cold Snap, because then I can do Cold Snap 1, Cold Snap 2, and then Heavy Blade 110. Beautiful. And then I might as well do Whirlwind to trigger the Kunai. Beautiful. Oh, I should have considered doing the... right, with Well-Laid Plans I can save the Empty Fist, so I can exit Wrath if I need to. And I might need to. I don't think I can deal enough damage here, right? Let's do Flurry of Blows. Wait, hang on. So, yeah, actually, no, without the weakness, or without Wrath, I should be fine. So as long as I play the Empty Fist, I should be fine. Let's do Steam Barrier, Flurry of Blows, Regular Charge, Dagger Spray, and actually Empty Fist is enough to kill. Beautiful. Got Overkill off the way. We got Whetstone before I take that, or the Bottle Tornado. Let's grab, I already have the Ball Lightning, Exumus, a rare card, so let's take the Fear No Evil, and then Whetstone and pick up with 2 random attacks. That's concluded Signature Move upgraded. And Bottle Tornado, and pick up, choose a Power Crush, so I just come with this card in your hand. I think that should be the Well-Laid Plans. Having that in my opening hand should be huge. Okay. Alright, next I should upgrade the Foreign Influence right here to give me 0 cost cards. Okay. And then here, yeah, let's definitely fight for a rare relic. Okay. Alright, Heavy Blade is only 23. I was hoping for more. I am fully defended at least, though. Let's do Well-Laid Plans, Cut Through Fate. Yeah, I think follow-up is fine. Okay. So let's do follow-up. Oh, I should have dual-wielded that. That was a mistake. Yeah, let's put the dual wield back. I hopefully will be able to duel with something better next turn. Time-wise, I'm fine. I'm hoping to get the Lightspeed modifier too. Alright, 26. Signature move is 43. That's almost enough. Actually, if I do Wreath of Flame, then Signature move is enough to get rid of this guy and gives me energy back. For an Influence, gives me Sword Boomerang with the extra strength, which I can then dual wield. Beautiful. Actually, that's only 36 with Crescendo 72, so that's not quite enough. Let's do Metallicize and then play these Sword Boomerangs. Okay. Right. 13. I am losing HP here, which is fine. I want to trigger the Red Skull anyway. Here, I think I'll do Crescendo, Dagger Spray, Empty Fist is 24. Not quite enough. Let's do Wave the Hand, Charge Battery, then Empty Fist. Okay. And then I just need to deal 2 more damage next turn, which I should be able to do very easily with a Beam Cell. Beautiful. Alright, got Incense Burner, really nice. Every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible. I already have this. Between these two, let's take the Skim. Sometimes I have a lot of energy to spend. Got White Beast Statue Potions, always appear in combat rewards, also very nice. And then here, well, this would be my first curse, so it's a little too late to try to go for curses. So I think I'm going to reject it. Instead, upgrading all cards and along healing might be a problem. Let's grab a boss relic here, or a rare relic. We got the Slime Boss. Let's do Thunderclap, Cut Through Fate. For an Influence is fine. Let's get rid of these two. Let's do follow-up first, then Foreign Influence, which gives me nothing useful. Let's take the Brilliance, and I can do Well-Laid Plans and Pummel Strike. Oh, actually, I didn't realize that was already transforming. Might have considered waiting a little bit on the transformation, huh? Because now I have lots of incoming. I need 30 damage, so that might be a challenge. Let's do Wreath of Flame, Dagger Spray. Okay, never mind. With the Conclude, it's not a challenge. Let's just do Conclude here. Okay. Let's save these two. Would love to be able to hologram and Conclude back. That would make my life a little easier. Lots of incoming. Alright, let's do double energy. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to duel with the Feel No Pain. Might have considered doing that before playing the double energy. Then do the Leg Sweep, Deceive Reality. And how much do I need? 14, 22. Yeah, I'm fully defended here. Let's do Fusion as well. Okay. Alright, looking for that hologram. Oh, actually, wait. Do I want to lose HP here? That is not a bad idea. Yeah, let's lose HP. Let's do Cold Snap, Weave. Then Signature Move, Spot Weakness. And then I think I'm going to lose HP to trigger the Red Skull next turn again. So I want to drop down to 26 minus 6, 20. Okay. Wait, do I have an Elite Fight after this? I mean, I have eventually. Should I enter Wrath to lose HP faster? Let's do it. Okay. Alright, I think I should... I forgot I have so much block. Right. Okay. And I'm intangible here. Let's maybe... Yeah, no, I think I'll wait. Alright, yeah, let's just accept a bunch of damage just so I don't have to deal with it. Red Skull being triggered is very important. Okay, so here I'll take a lot. Okay. Beautiful. Now I'm ready to get rid of this guy. Just need to deal 17 damage, which I can easily do. Beautiful. Alright, got Unseen Top. That should help getting combo. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card, as well as a Gambler's Brew, Cloak and Dagger follow-up, Tranquility. I already have these two, right? Let's take the Tranquility. Not a bad card to have. And then here I got Lantern, Strategic Combo with additional energy. Very nice. Did I take the right path? I did, yeah. Okay, Brimstone is tempting. Risky, but very tempting. Ooh, that is going to be really tempting. I think I will risk it at the start of your turn. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength, and all enemies gain 1 strength. Definitely a risk, but I think it is worth taking. We also got turn in top. Don't use a potion, heal 5 HP. Probably don't need a Regal Pillow. I would love a block potion here. Let's get rid of... Actually, I already healed a lot. Right, because of meal ticket. Okay, fine. Let's get rid of this. Take the block potion. Then grab the Tantrum, Protect, Rush Down, Deflect, and Choke. Gets me to 49. And as much as I don't like it, I think I'm going to take the Forethought as well to get to 50 cards. Okay, and then might as well take the Regal Pillow. One of you rest an additional 15 HP. Do I want... You know what? I think I need the Dex Potion over the Liquid Bronze Potion. Okay, it's a good job, and I still have plenty of gold left over. Here, I could get a Curse. I don't want the Curse, though. So I think I'll lose max HP, because I already lost plenty of max HP here. Okay. Alright, Nemesis. 21 incoming. I have 15 and Wavy Hand. That should weaken it down. Oh, actually, I have 15, right. I still think I should play the Wavy Hand, though. Let's do Wavy Hand, Cut Through Fate. Shockwave is tempting. Let's do the Shockwave as well. And then I'll do all the plans to save the other two. Okay. Alright, another... Alright, the extra strength. I forgot about that. Okay. So here I'll do Metallicized Charge Battery. That should be enough. And then I would love to have save the Heavy Blade for later. Let me... Ooh, Signature Move is interesting too. Let's keep the Signature Move. I think I'll do Fusion here. Okay. Definitely gonna keep these two. Alright, so here... I don't think I can play... Wait, hang on. So let's start with Choke, Flurry of Blows, then Heavy Blade, Weave, and then I'll put the Ball Lightning back so I can play the Signature Move, and that is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got Ball Lightning. Before I take that, let's first grab Sentinel, Distraction, Nightmare. I don't think I need any of these. There's no chance of me losing another card anymore, so let's skip this. And then here, Lizard Tail, one of you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead, and Ball Lightning, and pick up, choose a skill set. Come with this card in your hand. What should that be? The double energy, starting me off with a lot of extra energy. It's not a bad idea. Let's keep it. I actually might consider... I like the potions here. Just to be safe, let me get rid of the Dex Potion, take the Energy Potion, because then on turn 1, I can get a lot of energy that way. Last upgrade, should that be... You know what? Let's upgrade the double energy. Even more energy that way. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, I am intangible here, which may be good. I don't have to worry about block. So I will drink the Energy Potion, then the double energy. So I already have 14... Actually, Whirlwind is nice. Hang on. Let's do Wild Plants, Cut Through Fate. Foreign Influence is interesting. Let's get rid of the rest, though. Alright, Foreign Influence gives me Thunderclap or Heavy Blade. No, I think I'll just do Thunderclap. Then Dagger Spray. I mean, it is somewhat wasteful to get rid of all of my energy, but I am able to deal a good amount of damage. Okay. Is that going to be enough, though? That's the problem. I do have a block potion. Alright, 30 incoming. Do I have enough here? So, if I enter Wrath... Wait, I cannot enter Wrath. I thought I could. Never mind. Wait, can I defend against 30? I have only 5. Cloak and Dagger, Protect is 20. That's 25. With the Frost Orb, that's not enough. So I think I have to drink my block potion regardless. So now I have 17. Plus 7 is 34. Wait, no, 24. Plus 13 is 30. Yeah, I think I just need the Protect then. Let's do Protect. Then Thunderclap, Weave, and Conclude. I'm worried about next turn, because these... well, Deka is going to have lots of extra strength. Yeah, 32 incoming. I do have Wavy Hand. That should bring it down to 24. That's still a lot. More than I have. Can I do something with Crescendo? I think I'm going to drink the Gambler's Brew, get rid of everything other than the Crescendo, and see if I can come up with 100 damage. Heavy Blade. That might be enough. That might be enough. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Crescendo. Heavy Blade is 64. I need another little bit. I could do Shockwave and then Heavy Blade. Yeah, let's do Shockwave then Heavy Blade. Okay. And then I can do Flurry of Blows. I have the Empty Body. Okay, alright, let's hope. I will save the Empty Body and Charge Battery in case I need to defend, but I'm hoping with the vulnerability and the extra, well, being in Wrath, this would be enough. Tantrum is enough. Beautiful. Alright, it was close, but I was able to perfect everything. I think the only thing I missed was the combo modifier, right? 1491. I think that's the same score that Gemino and a bunch of others had. Yep. So of the 8 elites, I perfected 7. Which one did I miss? Slavers, Act 2 Slavers, no chance there, really. Was able to get Mystery Machine, no chance of getting Curses at all. Was able to get Highlander, Overkill, got pretty much everything else, just barely. Got Insignian very closely with 50 cards. Got the Time Modifier just by 3 minutes. Was able to get Overkill, barely, against the Giant Head with 110 damage. No chance of getting Combo, even though I had the Unseen Top. If I didn't have that Whirlwind at the end, maybe there was a chance to play a bunch of cards, because I had a lot of energy, but yeah, unfortunately, that was not enough. I was able to get Popper, and yeah, barely perfected things. I'm very happy with this. I did have to reload the Book of Stagnant Fight. That is the only reason I was able to get such a good score. Without that, I would have had 25 points less. And so yeah, I'm tied with a bunch of people at 15th place, including Cosmino and then Gemino, who is down here. If I did not perfect that, or if I did not reload that Book of Stagnant Fight, I would have 25 points less. That would have put me at 66. 1466, that would have had me tied with Pelts. So I wouldn't be surprised if Pelts had the same score. Well, with one fewer elite. I can imagine getting 25 points more, though, with lucky combo modifier. That would put me at 14, 15, 16. That would put me in 12th place. Everything above that, I have serious doubts. Yeah, I can't imagine getting a score higher than that, so I wouldn't be surprised if everybody here is using glitches. But yeah, near perfect run for me. I'm very happy with that. Only required, well, 2 reloads. But yeah, let me know in the comments which is it. Let's review scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Chimera, Hoarder, and Binary modifiers, and I thought I did well with collector bonuses, but I was beaten by a few people who had more collector bonuses. Overall, I also generally did not do too well. Gemino did amazing, though, with 1746. That's an insane score, and yeah, I think, as Grimgod mentioned, if I didn't know that Gemino was a real person, and if it didn't comment on my video, I would have assumed he must have used glitches, because that's a great score. And the key was, interestingly, Gemino realized on Act 3 that he just was not doing well against elites, so he decided to skip an elite on Act 3 to take a path with more question marks. Now, because of that, he was able to get the normality event. Now, if you remember, I also got that event, but I got it on the second half of Act 3 because I did not skip question mark rooms. Sorry, I did not skip elites, and as a result, my RNG was different. I still got the event, but I got it on the second half of Act 3, which meant I only was offered a doubt. Now, Gemino got it earlier, which meant he was offered the normality and 99 gold, which allowed him to not only get the reigning money modifier, which I think most other people skipped, he also was able to get, well, taking the normality with the Hoarder modifier, he also was able to get an extra collect bonus on the normalities, and then because of the extra gold, he was able at the next shop to buy enough relics to get the Alex Shiny modifier. So it's insane how skipping one elite, which would have cost him, well, realistically 30 points, practically 65 or 55, because it was very hard to perfect elites yesterday. Instead, he was able to get an extra 100 points with Alex Shiny, an extra collect bonus on the normality, and the reigning money modifier. So yeah, impressive, really good idea. And actually, it didn't make sense yesterday to realize that it was very hard to perfect elites. I really failed hard. Anyway, Gemino was able to perfect 4 of the remaining 7 elites, got all the bosses, 14 collectibles, which is pretty good, was able to get Overkill, Pauper, and the Time modifier. Mentioned that the Perfecto Strikes were very helpful for him yesterday, especially with things like Headbutt and the duplication potions. So yeah, great score from Gemino. Congratulations, well-deserved top 20 finish. And then you have Goldbear and Pelts tied at 1580. Now, I was going to check if they're tied for 20th place. No, they're tied for 21st place. Goldberry commented that he perfected all the elites and was able to get 16 collectibles, and that includes the Pauper modifier, which is almost a record. Definitely more than I was able to get. Congratulations. Then you have Dopar here with 1559. Dopar perfected 3 of the 8 elites, only the Act 1 boss, which is actually kind of impressive because I had a lot of trouble with the Act 1 boss. Actually, a lot of people did. But Dopar was able to perfect that one. Was able to get 15 collectibles, Pauper, and the Time modifier. Mentioned that he did not take the Omori because he was trying to get another collectibles on the curses, and he actually succeeded by being offered a doubt towards the end in the same event where I was offered that doubt as well. And then Dopar mentioned that he generally in Hoarder runs avoids Omori because you can always try to get a collectibles on the curses, and that is a great point. That's not something I considered, and actually if he didn't do that, if he took the Omori, he would not have had that 15th collectibles, one more than I was able to get. So yeah, smart idea. Congratulations. Then you have Knight here with 1541. And Knight also skipped an Act 3 elite to get more collector bonuses, and he was able to get the record of 17 collector bonuses yesterday. Congratulations. Only was able to perfect 1 of the 3 elites, but with those 17 collector bonuses, he had a pretty good score. Also was able to get Curse, of course, as everybody, Overkill, Pauper, but missed both time modifiers. So an extra 50 points would have put me, if he played faster, would have put him in the top 20. So yeah, great score. Congratulations. Then you have Alex here with 1503. Alex perfected 5 of the 8 elites. Alright, sorry, I thought I wrote down that Alex perfected one boss. No, he perfected 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 2 boss, sorry, yeah, missed the Collector. Was able to get 11 Collector bonuses out of 132 cards, which is a little low. I think that's probably the lowest he had, or anybody had yesterday. He also generally did not have as many cards. I think most people, including myself and Gemini, were able to get more than 150 cards. But Alex was able to get curses, also took a Mori like me afterwards, and then went for Popper, mentioned that might have been a mistake. It did help him with the score, but might have made a few fights harder. Also was able to get overkill, and then mentioned that he had at the beginning was focused a lot on the heavy blade, and then got the perfecto strikes a little too late for them to be super useful. But still, great score for Alex with 1503. Then you have Grimgoth here with 1492. Grimgoth perfected 4 elites, and 2 of the 3 bosses missed the Act 1 boss, the Guardian. Got 13 collector bonuses. This includes the apparition, which is interesting because I don't think anybody else was offered apparitions. And then mentioned that he also had an early corruption, and so the apparition should have been great in theory, but of course when your deck is so large it's very hard to draw the apparitions in the exact turn that you need to. The next you have Suika here with 1449, Ori got 1432, Cyberfox got 1426 in the top 60, and then it's me here with 1405. I perfected only 1 of the 8 elites and 1 of the 3 bosses, actually the Act 3 boss. Got 14 collector bonuses out of 165 cards. Ole actually pointed out that towards the end I didn't realize that I could have gotten a collector bonus on the Sever Soul, so I missed that. That would have been an extra 25 points. I was also able to get overkill thanks to a Mind Blast from Toolbox, but missed combo and missed the time modifier by 44 seconds, which was unfortunate. Then you have the Dark here with 1380, and I think that's it for top 100. Anyway, so yeah, not the best run for me yesterday, but much better today. So let me know in the comments what you did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.